Hey there! Welcome back to Vanny Math Bits, your go-to channel for quick, bite-sized math lessons. I'm teacher Vanny, and today we're diving into the world of mathematics to explore a fundamental concept: factoring polynomials using common monomial factor. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss any of our quick and informative math bits. Let's hop right in. So, what are polynomials? Polynomials are mathematical expressions that consist of variables, coefficients, and exponents. Bago tayo magpatuloy, alamin natin ang mga terminong nabanggit sa ating definition. Magbibigay ako ng halimbawa ng polynomial. Given we have 2x squared plus 6x. In this example, we have two terms, 2x squared and 6x, and each term consists of variables, coefficients, and exponents. Let us learn what is a variable. A variable is the alphabet or symbol that represents an unknown number. In our given, the variable is x. They are common to each term. Next is coefficients. Coefficients are the numbers before the variable. In our example, we have positive 2 and positive 6. And lastly, the word exponents. This refers to the power of a variable. In our example, the power of x in the first term is 2, and on the second term, the power is 1. When the power is 1, we no longer write it. Now let us learn what is factoring polynomials using common monomial factor. This is the process of writing a polynomial as a product of two polynomials, one of which is a monomial that factors each term of the polynomial. We all know that factoring is the breaking down of polynomials into simpler terms. Now, a monomial is a single term in a polynomial. So, with our given example, 2x squared plus 6x has factors of 2x times the quantity of x plus 3. In here, our monomial that factors each term in the polynomial is 2x. And dividing each term of the polynomial gives us the quotient of x plus 3. So let us learn deeper as we go through the steps in factoring polynomials using common monomial factor. We have 4 steps to factor polynomials by common monomial factor. First, find the greatest common factor of the numerical coefficients. Second step, find a common variable with the least exponent that appears in each term of the polynomial. Third, the product of the greatest common factor in step 1 and step 2 is the GCMF of the polynomial. And lastly, to completely factor the given polynomial, divide the polynomial by its GCMF. The resulting quotient is the other factor. Let's have an example. Given the polynomial 6x squared plus 9x, let's find the factors by applying factoring polynomials by common monomial factor. Unang step ay hanapin ang GCF ng numerical coefficients. Sa ating halimbawa, ang numerical coefficients ay 6 at 9. Let's list down the factors of 6 and 9. For 6, we have 1, 2, 3, and 6. And for 9, we have 1, 3, and 9. Look for the common and the largest number in the list of factors. We have 3 as the GCF of 6 and 9. Step 2, Hanapin ang common variable na may pinakamababang exponent na makikita sa lahat ng terms. Dito, ang common variable ay x. At ang pinakamababang exponent ay 1. So, ang ating GCF para sa x squared and x is x. Step 3. Ang product ng GCF sa Step 1 at ng common variable sa Step 2 ay magiging GCMF ng buong polynomial. Kaya naman, ang GCMF ng ating polynomial ay equal to 3 times x or equal to 3x. Para matapos ang factoring, i-divide lang natin ang buong polynomial sa GCMF nito. Sa kaso natin, 6x squared plus 9x ay magiging 6x squared divided by 3x plus 9x divided by 3x. And to do that, we'll have to divide the numerical coefficients first, followed by the variables. On our first term, 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. And for the variables, x squared divided by x is equal to x. Kapag nagdi-divide tayo ng common variable, we'll only have to subtract the exponents. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Next, on the other term, 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. And x divided by x is equal to 1 because 1 minus 1 is 0. And any variable or any number raised to 0 is equal to 1. Kaya ang factored form ng 6x squared plus 9x is equal to the GCMF, which is 3x, times the quotient after dividing the polynomial by GCMF, and that is 2x plus 3. We multiply the GCMF by the resulting quotient of the polynomial, and this gives us the factors of our given polynomial. Got it? Alright, now let's tackle another example para mas lalong ma-master ang concept na ito. Our given polynomial is 15xy squared plus 25x squared y cubed. Ano ang GCF ng numerical coefficients? Ano ang common variable? At ano ang magiging GCMF? Atin ang isa-isahin ang mga steps para ma-factor ang ating polynomial. Step 1, get the GCF of the numerical coefficients, 15 and 25. Now look out for the GCF of 15 and 25. That is 5. GCF of 15 and 25 is equal to 5. Now we move on to step 2. Ano ang common variable or variables in our given polynomial? On each term, there is an x and there is a y. Now the least exponent for x is 1 and the least exponent for y is 2. Now we multiply this together, so we get the GCF for the variables equal to x, y squared. Step 3 is getting the GCMF. This is done by getting the product of the GCF of the numerical coefficients and the GCF of the common variables. Multiplying together, we get 5x y raised to 2 as our GCMF. And for the last step, we divide each term in the polynomial by the GCMF. So this becomes 15xy squared divided by 5xy squared plus 25x squared y cubed divided by 5xy squared. Now we get the quotient of the polynomial. Starting with 15 and 5, this gives us a quotient of 3. Now, x divided by x is equal to 1. Same with y squared divided by y squared is equal to 1. When the variable and the exponent exactly the same, the resulting quotient is equal to 1. And when we multiply 3 by 1, this just gives us the same number. And we proceed to the next term. We divide 25 by 5, and this gives us a quotient of 5. X squared divided by x is equal to x. That is simply subtracting the exponents of the variables. 2 minus 1 is 1. So that is equal to x raised to 1. Same with y cubed divided by y squared, and that gives us y. So the quotient is equal to 3 plus 5xy. Now, to get the factors of the polynomial, this is equal to the GCMF 5xy squared multiplied by the quotient of the polynomial, that is 3 plus 5xy. Now, this is the factored form of the given polynomial 15xy squared plus 25x squared y cubed. The factors of the polynomial is 5xy squared times the quantity of 3 plus 5xy. To apply the distributive property, we multiply the monomial to each term in the binomial. Now let's do it. Starting with the numerical coefficients, 5 times 3 is equal to 15. Multiplied by the variables. Since there's no variable besides 3, then we can copy the variable we have for the monomial, 15xy squared. Now, next is to multiply it to the second term. We have 5 times 5, that gives us 25, multiplied by x times x, that gives us x squared. In multiplying variables, we add the exponents. 1 plus 1, that gives us 2. Same thing with y. We add our exponents. 2 plus 1 is 3. So now we have the product that is equal to our given polynomial. So therefore, our factors for the polynomial is correct. Okay, it's challenge time mga kabani. Solve the following polynomial expressions by factoring out the common monomial factor. Remember to follow the steps we discussed in the video. Don't forget to comment your answers down below. There you have it. Check your answers mga kabani. That's a wrap for today's episode. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more math goodies. Also, let me know in the comments what topics you'd like to tackle next. Until next time, happy factoring mga kabani math bits! Bye!